Are we good? Is it lagging? God damn it! This is a disaster today. Yeah, this looks a lot better. What the hell, Streamlabs? This is... No, I am just using OBS from now on. I'll learn everything that I need to do. If I have to redo it anyway, I will just redo it in OBS. It's fine. Hi. Let's play. Welcome to Planet Alades. Is the camera delayed to what I'm saying? Because when I was recording, it kind of was. I still need to buy like an HDMI cable for it and stuff. So this is like fetus. Christmas came here early. Yeah. Yeah, I was saying in the broken stream that when I was supposed to record this family, this and the Yvens on Monday, I was like, I ain't doing that today. I'll just stream it because it would be a little too boring, I think. So we can just engage into a conversation instead. Wait, I need to hide the display of the camera because I will just stare at it all the time because I am a narcissist. Why are you drinking? Can't you just eat food? Like me? Breadsticks, very delicious. Wait, are you going to work today? Oh, yeah, like right now. Okay, cool. You definitely didn't miss anything. You missed like a very lagging stream. It's not delayed maybe by a microsecond. Yeah, it's like when you try to edit it, it's super annoying, but it's actually not that big. I am officially uninstalling Streamlabs today. Like, right after this stream. It will be the first thing I do. And we have cockroaches. This is how I see Streamlabs right now. This is Streamlabs, and this is OBS. Oh god. SimCity, yeah, right. Yes, of course, Gore. You are in SimCity. Definitely. I don't know. Gore loses 1 charisma point and 1 mechanical skill point. 1 charisma and 1 mechanical skill point, sorry. Due to his depression. What? What? Stop it! Stop taking away skill points from people because of their depression. That is not very mental health positive. It definitely wasn't about this kind of depression, but... Jesus, that song is so bad. Oh yeah, sorry for that, sorry for the... It was it. It was this. It glues to the mug sometimes, actually a lot. Actually very often. Imagine going to work and coming back with a diagnosis and lost skill points because of the diagnosis. God damn it. Hi, Ty. Thanks. So how are you guys doing? Tell me everything. Thank you, Ty. Thank you for taking care of Streamlabs for me. I just bought the Sims 2 game with 5 expansion packs. Wow, where? Where? Was it like a consignment store? Like a I don't know where you're from, so whatever. What was it like? How do you say CEX in English so that it doesn't just sound like sex? I guess it's just the same pronunciation. So did you buy it in sex? That sounds like a currency. That sounds too realistic with the depression. Oh, Jesus. Unfortunately, it was my favorite pre-made from Planet Alades. I love calling them pre-mades even though I made them. Hey, LaRosse. Bye, LaRosse. Yeah. Goodbye. My favorite pre-made from Planet... The broom. Oh, Fatigue? I guess? No. No! I kind of forgot about the twins. Because they're dead. Probably Neki. I think Neki. At this point, I am not sure if I can even tell them apart properly, which one was which, but I think Neki. Neki was the vampire, right? Because bit her in the Neki. So I guess Nalena. Because she was hot. Yeah, probably. Probably Nalena. She is technically a pre-made even if she was a toddler at the start. I made her. I made that. I finished all my finals yesterday. First day of break is today. Oh, that's such a different school system from ours, but congrats. I hope you passed everything, if you say you're finished. But, you know, even if you didn't, there's always second chances. Okay, Gore. What can we do for you? Invite someone over. Why do you have a crush on La Peliti? I don't really like that very much. Maybe invite I thought there was something wrong with Cybus's face here, but that's probably just my screen being dirty as always. Oh, 9 p.m. Okay. Oh, and Ineto has this thing that he might just as well be with both Silma and Jexis. He has 2 bolts with both of them, and I am really thinking of making a polyamorous relationship here. I know that Silma comes from a family, like she is literally like a fruit of a polyamorous relationship, and she could kind of like be a little traumatized by it because it just didn't work out with her parents, but and she is actually the daughter, like biological daughter of the one that cheated and like got kicked out of the relationship. But I don't know. It could go either way. Maybe she just wants to try again. Maybe she wants to do it a better way this time, you know? You never know what will happen with ACR, but still. Maybe it's worth trying out. Hey, Ru. Charisma cleaning. Yeah, that's for work, obviously. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, he is from a very musical family. No, I really don't want to say polygenes, because it's like sexual orientation is not genetic. It's just, you know, like maybe through her family she found out that this is even a thing, that you could do that, but you know, on Planet Alades everyone is very different, so like you can't really say what's standard here, right? What city are you playing this? Wait, it's... The heart is covering the message. This is so annoying. This live and where is it from? I made it. It's called Planet Alades. And it's made only of... like very alien-like sims. There are no humans on this planet. It's just made of very different species of aliens. I recommend watching the whole series. This is another episode of it. A very high in number episode. Oh, what? You're aging up? I forgot about that. Oh god, we need to find him clothes. Okay. Malaya Gadaya. Okay. No, I will not be aging up anyone with you because that means making new townies. Children of failed monogamous marriages still do monogamy all the time. Yeah, I'm one of them. So, hi. And the problem is me. So, you can invite Cybus later. But first, you need to buy some clothes. Do we have the clothes buying thing? You know what? Just go to a community lot. Like once. I'll allow it. What is it called? Lunar clothing. Considering Vatig was based on Vegeta from Dragon Ball, can you see parallels between Nien and Bulma? A little bit, yeah. When I got them together, I actually said that every planet should have their own Vegeta and Bulma. Because, yeah, I mean, Nien is not a scientist or an inventor or anything like that. But... Okay, what? What is going on? Okay, I'll just finish. But I kind of see her as this very strong, independent woman who can handle fatigue, you know what I mean? So it's... Yeah, I see a lot of parallels there, definitely. Are you guys... Oh, no, that was with Quay, not with Blob Blob. Okay. So you were still in love with him, and now you stopped. Yeah, community lots. Stuff happens. Okay, let's buy something. Ideal would be to buy every single clothing for him, but this is such a hassle. The chaos started, yeah. Just go to a community lot and just random shit happens, you know? Yeah, I love how the mannequin just changes skin tone. Something white. Very white, but not this. This is something that, Tiu wore. Maybe... This could be okay, I guess. He kind of feels like a quite elegant man, I guess. So for the person who doesn't know what Planet Alades even is, it's kind of a struggle here to choose clothing because I consider this planet to not even know that Earth exists when a lot of the things in the actual game are very earthy, you know? So I try to find clothes that aren't like obviously Earth-like. And also I sometimes go with certain colors for certain sims, so it becomes really difficult sometimes to actually find something. Yeah, I guess we will have to go with this, because I don't have anything else. I don't have anything better than that, especially for elders. And this is what Ineto is wearing, the exact same pants, just smaller, just a little bit. I guess he doesn't have to have white pants necessarily, although this is cool. Wait, he had like, what did he wear? Like, I have this thing where I just immediately, like when the sim ages up, I immediately forget what they were wearing before. Even if they were wearing it for like a lot of hours played. I just can't remember suddenly. It just goes poof. I have no idea. I guess he was wearing like a tank top. Oh, he was literally dressed in a tank top. Elegant man. Yeah, what did he have at the bottom? I can't remember for the life of me. And also, yeah, he still has the helmet. I like that he has the helmet still. Okay, is there a tank top for elders? Actually, no, I don't think so. Not really. We could go with this as well, I guess. Or with like a t-shirt. I was thinking of this one. This is technically NASA. But who knows? Could be anything. The pollination technician outfit? Oh, you mean the... Wait. There was like an apron of some kind. Yeah, like a scrub. This is a chef outfit. This like has an apron and everything. I can't really buy him anything from debug. That's not a thing. I can only buy, when it comes to debug stuff, I can only buy stuff that I had for fatigue. I downloaded the Bigfoot stuff so that you can actually buy it, and that's the only thing I had. Okay, you know what? Let's go with the NASA t-shirt because it's just too funny. And at the bottom, let's go for... maybe someone remembers what he had before. He could become more elegant in this old age. Yeah, I guess so. Let's say that a NASA t-shirt is very elegant. I have one, so I know. Yeah, magic powers of rewind the stream. Well, I have it on a very small screen here, but I guess he was actually dressed very similarly to Narst. Yeah, that's what I feared. We'll give him... Oh no! It's broken. Oh my god, no! Stop it. Yeah, this doesn't have the Elder Morph. I can't give him the NASA shirt. Stop. Oh lord. Okay. We'll go with this. Whatever. And the pants, I guess something brown-ish. Yeah, he will just become a little bit more green as an elder, because that's what you become when you're an elder. You become more green, more olive. Probably not the case for Gore's skin tone, but still. Relatable. What are these sounds? Okay, go home. Weird stuff is happening here. Oh, that's a zombie. Obviously. Wait, who's a zombie here? No one is a zombie here. Well, okay then. Maybe that was the vampire, actually. Yeah, I guess an unlocker for debug would be useful for playing Alades, but I feel like overall my game would just be cluttered a little bit too much when I try to buy clothes for Sims, and I don't have like a special folder for Plant Alades or whatever. I just play my normal game with my normal mods. It just, you know, trying to make Plant Alades a little bit more unique than my regular gameplay, at least when it comes to the looks of Sims. Okay, we need something to eat. Or Just get some gelatin. That's the easiest. Every sim here is beautiful. Oh, that's so sweet. Hi. Is this the only mirror that we have? I guess so. You can drop mods directly into the neighborhood folder and the game still reads them. Yeah, I noticed that it doesn't always it's not always very important how you actually name the folder. When I was trying to have a clean game by just changing the name of the folder itself, you have to actually change the name of the whole The Sims 2 folder to have like an empty one. But when it comes to the downloads folder, you can just place like an X or like a underscore or whatever on it, and it will still work. So I guess placing it in the neighborhoods folder actually kind of makes sense. But you know, I don't really like to take down the downloads folder out like ever. It's too much work, and I could have 2 different Sims 2 folders, but also like I just don't want to change anything. I can't remember about this stuff. It's not for me. If I need to like do some tests in a clean game, then I will just take out the folder. But then I'm like, okay, I am doing tests right now. I'm not just launching the game to play, and I have to think which neighborhood I'm gonna play in. I'm just like, I need a clean game right now. You know, it's a different thing. Interesting question. Can I please not misclick on stuff? Thank you. Do you think that the needs of comfort and environment in The Sims are necessary? So, they got taken out of the game in Sims 3 and 4. Comfort makes sense to me. Like, it's really relatable. Like, sometimes I feel like my comfort need is just like all red, you know? But environment, you know, in The Sims 3 and 4 you have moodlets, and a lot of them just can like make up for it, and it's in some ways a better system that Sims just have a moodlet of their surroundings not being very nice, and it lowers their mood. So I don't think actually, like in The Sims 2, the environment need is probably needed. But in later games, I think that was actually a good idea to get rid of it for the moodlets to do the job. But when it comes to comfort, I kind of miss it in other games, I guess. Like, anything that you can get from moodlets when it comes to comfort is just like backache, or like from exercising, or also being pregnant, you know. Or when they sit on something comfortable, they have a positive moodlet of that, you know. So again, some things were implemented in the place of comfort, but it's not the same as the environment need, I don't think. Actually, it wouldn't hurt if the comfort need was still there in newer games, in my opinion. Elaganda, can you start doing something? You need charisma. Actually, you could go to sleep, but you need more charisma. Maybe I will get you another mirror, but maybe not in the bedroom because Gore will not be able to sleep. Maybe like here. That makes sense. I'll get you a big one. A big boy. Okay, I'll save this. It's only been 1 day, but still. Oh, I need to check up to which point I need to... Okay, when Ineto is 6 days away, we'll finish the round. Because when I'm streaming, I will probably not be able to keep up with it that well. Especially that I have food here. I thought that was the police. Not the band, like literally the police. We're not having a party. Yeah, I have like food here and everything, and taking out the notebook is too much. So you can watch yourself go do sick dance moves when someone starts to DJ. Yes. This is the purpose of this mirror. This is literally like a dance mirror, right? Like, they are wider, but they are also like really tall, like from the floor up to the ceiling. So this is kind of like that. Oh, I'm not really creating a university yet. No one is a university teacher yet, so I'm not even thinking about that. I will probably have to download a custom map, because it has to be a little small. Just like 2 streets would be nice. Maybe I'll just make a map finally in SimCity 4 because I have it. I bought it especially for that and I've never made a map. Maybe it's time to actually learn. Oh, you want to... Oh, it's Saturday. Okay. Have some breakfast and do homework. Sounds... she's just always like greeting us with the... Maybe she's saying, here's your newspaper in her own language. Gore, can you fix this? That would be nice. Oh yeah, I forgot to set Gore's clothing. Does Ineto have... hello? Oh, you can also set outerwear that you don't even need. Plant Alades is very warm. Beautiful. Yes. Now the helmet doesn't match, but whatever. Oh, he has like this. Actually, I think we can get rid of this. Wait, tinkering is your one true hobby? Something is not right here. Because he's supposed to be a scientist in the future. But, well, I guess his one true hobby doesn't have to be science. I guess he could, like, tinker a little as well. Like, you know, because at level 6, I think, you're an inventor. in science, so that kind of makes sense. Like I feel like those two can go together really well. Um, no, I am not really planning to create any new townies, probably until the end of this series. I'm avoiding, like, aging them up with other Sims if I don't need them and stuff like that, because it's so much work to, you know, be creative like that and just create very crazy different types of townies and aliens. I guess I could make more aliens of the same kind that we already have, but still, like, there's just a lot of work and we already have a lot of townies, so I don't really feel like it anymore. What can I give him? We could go with science and tinkering, I guess. Oh god, so sorry for my throat. It hasn't been that long and I'm already like losing my voice. My sinuses are acting up again. Actually, them acting up is like acting out. Acting up? Acting out. Phrasal verbs, the worst. This is the default. Them acting out is the default, but I am not on meds anymore, so it's like, you know? Okay, we can go for something science and for something tinkering. Oh, tinkering is this and we already have this, but he could maybe try to make robots? And maybe, because he has a lot of room for stuff like that, and also maybe he will befriend Haduma that was in the Zoivi family, and she's actually like a partner of his grandpa that will die this round, but still, I hope that he will die finally, please. Yeah, so he could be friends with Haduma and also kind of like try to do the same thing as his grandpa was doing. That kind of makes sense. Like, he won't be an architect, but he will be into tinkering, right? And I could also give him ants. Another thing for science is, of course, a telescope. We can't really fit a telescope in here. I guess I could place it here and move the DJ machine somewhere else. It will have to be here. Nah. It will not be here. Yeah, okay. Oh, we can talk about anything. We don't have to talk about Planet Alades because that's boring. This is the point of this stream, to just talk about stupid stuff and just get this over with. I have a sim generator thingy for Discord? What? I have a townie generator by Nopki, but that doesn't work here because it will just give me Earth sims. I don't want any Earth sims here. I even change the NPCs into supernatural creatures or whatever, or change their skin to green or something. Yeah, I know this is about Planet Alades, but out of curiosity, do you have a favorite family in your River Blossom Hills? I've been a huge appreciator of it since your stream talking about it. Oh, so you're asking this, just to clarify, you're asking this from a perspective of someone who just watched the stream of 60 years of River Blossom Hills? Because if you're Polish and actually watching the series on my Polish channel, that's a different thing. So I just need to clear that out before I answer the question. No, it just gives you like sim stats, personality name, etc. I don't really need that. Like, looks of the Sims is the most important thing. A name is not really that much of a problem. Especially that, again, it can't be an earthy name, you know? What? The environment need. Elaganda, can you... Okay, you're not working today. Can you just... wash up a little bit, eat something. Everyone is now obsessed with robotics. Actually, it's only Elaganda. I mean, that's kind of weird, isn't it? Her dad had an affair with a robot and now she wants to make robots. I don't know. Maybe it's some kind of Stockholm syndrome. I did watch the stream and tried watching the episodes from the Polish channel. I'm not Polish and not speak it, but with Google Translator and that family tree you made, I figured some info out. Oh wow, that's so much effort. Thank you. That's a little humbling. Okay, so from the perspective of someone who doesn't like follow the series thoroughly, I think at this point, oh god, I will have to look at the notebook because I don't know if I remember every single family like from the top of my head. Oh, actually, it's on plan Alades. Okay. Orange. Oh yeah, that's an easy answer. My favorite family right now is Basil Omaki. No, what? Basil Nova Martin. Omaki. He lives in an Omaki house. And he is from the Nova Martin family. Like, I hardly ever say those names in English, so sorry for that. He is one of the three brothers. One of those brothers is adopted and he hates him. Not because he's adopted, it's just like a thing. But he actually, when we're talking about having a romance thing with a robot, this is also the topic. Because he like when he was a teenager, I saw that his one true hobby was tinkering, and he was really into toys and stuff like that, and he's a pleasure sim. So I figured that he would just like gadgets and stuff like that. So he befriended the sim that actually made robots, and she like his mom, I guess, was making the robots, and he was just like giving him gifts of all the robots that she made. So he had all of them. And also, of course, he had like the cars and stuff like that. Like this car and also the other one. Yeah, so he was like a gadget guy, and he actually had the lifetime want of having 3 robots and marrying one of them from the 50 new lifetime wants. And so like the last thing that he got from the friend was an actual servo that he didn't marry her, but they were together. But at some point I saw that she had stronger chemistry with his cousin. So I just like switched it over, and I just like swapped the guys, and her name is Tina, the robot's name. She actually ended up being with the cousin, and Basil was just like abandoned. And before the robot, he also had a daughter. The way I just got here, I already know you're talking about Basil. Yeah, so before the robot, he also had a daughter with Jill Smith, actually, not from Strangetown, the townie from the garden club or something. And she is a romance sim, so she just kind of abandoned the daughter, and she just like disappeared. She was never like really engaged in this relationship, and she is just like somewhere there. And he stayed with the child. Yeah, so then he got the robot, then he moved out to his like very like far relative house when she died, and now he lives in this house. Tina didn't accept his proposal because she was into Rockwell, the cousin, and eventually I found the perfect girl for him, who is actually Michelle Tay, the townie. They are perfect together, and they will probably have another baby together. And yeah, the things are really going well for him these days. But he's been through stuff. Like, he's been through it a lot. But yeah, this is the family that I love because I just really like this story and I like him as a sim. He is actually on my Polish channel's banner because he's just like my favorite right now. So yeah, that's the story. That's my favorite family. Speaking of robots, you're to blame for me constantly calling servos Haduma. I have this thing too. I want to call all the servos Haduma, especially if they're female. Like, Jesus, stop it. Remember Penny from Basket Island, from the Genesee Legacy? I think I might have edited out parts where I actually called her Haduma. Because they're the same. Can we make some lunch? Maybe someone... No, no one needs cooking for work. Definitely not. Okay. Grandma's comfort soup. Why not? Ineto! Really? Okay, we're having sandwiches then. Okay. It's been 2 days now, right? No, it's still been 1 day. Oh god, it's going so slowly. Time goes by so slowly. It's been almost 2 days. Haduma the home-wrecking hobo? It's too iconic to forget. It's like age. Haduma, home-wrecking hobo. Hobot! It's Hobot! Again, the heart covered the message. This is so annoying. It's like a French R. Hobot. To this day, we still don't know whose grandma the recipe is. Yeah, like, if Gore made it, no idea. If Ineto made it, that would be Maloya. Or, no, he doesn't have another grandma. But if Elaganda made it, that would be Iyama. Yeah. Oh god, Gore is so tired. Take a nap after the sandwiches. You deserve it. Oh, okay. Ineto wants to learn a lot of stuff. What is the most... I guess fire prevention is the most suitable for like a science-y tinkering guy, right? Because stuff can catch fire and fire is also kind of like, you know, part of science. Yeah, I guess that makes most sense. What? This doesn't happen in this game that often. And you definitely have it closer to this. Can you use this? Oh, yeah, okay. Mystery solved. That's what I thought. Okay, they can't use this because of the stairs. How do we do that? Well, okay, for now, I guess I can move it here, but this counter is not usable in any way. So it will just stand there and pretend like it's doing something, just like me all the time. Yeah, I guess a lot of people make retirement homes for their elders. I just keep their youngest child in the house, and so that I don't have to play only with elders. I always move out the older kids, and the youngest usually stays. It sometimes depends on who marries whom, and like which houses would stay empty and stuff like that. Like I have to organize it a little bit, especially if like there are two families with three kids or something. Yeah, so I never actually leave my elders alone, hardly ever. I guess it happens a little more often now that I don't make as many kids, because there are two families where they only have one kid each, and those kids get married. Then someone has to go somewhere. Sometimes I just merge those families, but then they become pretty large families, so that's also very inconvenient. So I just make decisions, but I hardly ever have just elders. And I also changed my lifespan so that elders would be shorter. That's also a way. Do you have a favorite family among current generation of plant Alades? I think the Oakhams. Like, they're a handful, but I think there's the most stuff going on because of that in that family. Like, I like how Wiru just became a doctor, and is she like the story is that she is under a lot of pressure because she has to learn all of this, and like the health of other people is her responsibility now and stuff like that, and she just learned a few things from her grandpa, but she has to like figure stuff out on her own, and and there are just a lot of kids there, and they are all a little different, and also their looks are completely insane, so I really like that family. When my elder sims are alone, I just make them enjoy life. Like I send them on vacation, make them adopt a pet, go on dates and stuff. Yeah, I had one family that bought a vacation home, and I sent them there. And then when they came back, I just subtracted the days that they were on vacation. Um, like I sent them on vacation for 3 or 4 days, and then just like took out inseminator and just uh progress their age, like of the same time that they were on vacation. This is really hard to explain for some reason. But there's only so much you can do on vacation, so it can also become boring, but I guess it is realistic when you think that The Sims is an American game, and in America probably most of it at least, and like based on American culture a lot, and where it's just like a thing that when you're retired you just travel because apparently people have money for that. With Polish retirement pension, no one ever. Definitely not. Yes, Louis the wife beater. That was exactly that. Oh, it's going by so slowly because it's the weekend. Yes? Gore? I thought she was asking for a Netto. Okay. Jax is like, hey, can I date your son? Gore, will you answer this? That's so rude. I was in Japan twice on a trip in September, and both times the only people in the group were pensioners. Like Polish people in Japan? Wow. Rich. Oh, okay, he learned. I already forgot that he was even learning that. Oh wait, it's 12 a.m. Can we go to sleep, please? Imagine having money, yeah. It's Sunday. Was the fact that your second pleasant views Bella got to a planet called Elaganda supposed to have a connection with planet Alades? I remember one of her twins was called Nien as well. Yes, this is definitely connected. The twins were named Nien and Yetzi. Ineto, are you cooking? Okay, never mind. And that's like in some language I can't remember the language anymore, but in some language like when you put it in one word it means like moon or something like that. I can't remember anymore, but like that there was some kind of symbolic, is that even a noun? I don't know. It was symbolic in some way. And the fact that I took the idea of planet Elaganda here was because Maloya is actually Bella. Like, maybe not like obviously, but I took her face. Actually, Elaganda is very similar to Bella's face. Probably exactly the same. And yeah, I just like exported Bella and changed her into Maloya. So like the headcanon is that her parents abducted her to make her their heir, their daughter, because they couldn't have kids. They just took like a random person, a random planet. Like it was completely by chance. That's the story that I have in my head. And she was like her DNA was modified a little bit, and but she still has something in her subconscious that she has dreams about Earth people, and she really likes red and stuff like that. So yeah, so Planet Alaganda definitely was connected to that, and the fact that one of her daughters is called Nien is also like based on that idea. No, that was like, I don't really know every single name of languages in English, but it was like Chichewa or something like that. I can't even remember. Well, Elaganda actually comes from Simlish. That doesn't have a meaning anywhere. Elaganda is like, I can't move. Elaganda. This is blocking me. Kushas, Elaganda. Gore, you're too strong. Stop beating your son. Chua, it's called Chua language. Okay, in Polish it's a little different. It has more syllables. Yeah, I know I mentioned it, but I actually had to check what it's called in English, and I couldn't remember anymore. Oh god. What is this word? I have no idea. I never even read the damn thing because I read too slowly. Look elsewhere. Demoted, of course. Core, can we fix this? And that's it for work today. Oh, hey, Norst. Can I can talk to you? Ineto doesn't even know you. Oh, no. He does. But Elaganda probably doesn't. And she is literally your aunt. Okay, then. Oh, I wanted to say, Ineto, where's your homework? It's Sunday. It's Sunday noon. Actually, I think we can invite someone. Gore was supposed to invite Cybus at 9 p.m. on Friday. Never mind. We could try to Okay, in 3.5 hours, that's fine. No, let's make proper lunch today, because we'll invite our dad before he dies. It would be nice to invite Nien and Norst as well, so that Elaganda actually knows him. But she is that much younger than Nien? I just now noticed that. Nien became an elder this... Is this right? Elaganda was a child. Nien was a teenager. But Nien was somewhere in the teenager stage. Like, she wasn't at the very beginning. And Elaganda was probably at the very beginning of the child stage. So is it possible that there's like 12 days of difference between them? Something like that? Maybe 11? I guess? Like, in Earth years, I guess Elaganda could have been 6, and Nien could have been 16 or 17. I can't remember exactly, but maybe there is actually that big of a difference between them. Okay, let's just play with the car. And with the dog. And, birdwatch. Let's just wait until 4 p.m. Do you actually know your grandpa? Of course you don't. You should know your grandpa. If you're supposed to kind of share interests with him, that makes sense. Cutie. Bo. Really? Yeah, let's just have grilled cheese for dinner. Where's my water? I don't have water? Oh my god. This is bad. I will just take a break. Now, when I think of a break, it breaks my heart that I lost the beautiful panel for break that I had. I can't handle it. Elaganda, you're not supposed to eat yet. You're just taking advantage of my absent-mindedness, aren't you? Okay. Invite household. And invite household. Can't leave the house, I'm waiting for the phone repairman, sorry. That's okay, Nien. You just don't like your sister, that's fine. Actually, inviting Haduma is interesting. Hello? Talk to your grandpa. Now you can eat. Will Haduma eat? No one's stopping her. Yeah, they have exactly the same shirt. Oh no, actually they don't. I was sure that Unifu had yeah, he had this shirt when he was an adult. I guess I don't have this shirt for elders. Oh, that's good actually. Okay, she will just eat the one that Elaganda started. She doesn't have to eat anything anyway. They're getting along. Yeah, Haduma can't eat the whole thing because I have a mod that stops them from overeating unless they're lazy or sloppy or both. Or either. Yeah. So she doesn't have the hunger need, so she's technically full all the time. Yes. Halo! 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 They're just made for each other, you know? Like, Haduma is literally made for Unifu. Just like Tina was for Basil, but well... Oh god, and the dog. Wait, is this supposed to be butt cheeks? Not bad. Talk about hobby tinkering, I guess. Oh, he actually likes Haduma. He didn't just meet her. He knew Haduma, but he didn't know his grandpa? Oh, here he met Haduma. Probably on a community lot of some kind. Or at the Oakhams? Maybe she just, like, visited them? Um, Amateur. Hey, it's nice to meet you. Finally, Grandpa. We should be best friends. Time will tell. Or more like, wait, aren't you dying like tomorrow? Now I'm a strong contender. Actually, contender is a perfect word here because Carlos Contender lives like 115 days or something. Like he is really, like he lives a really long life. When you get him together with, of course in the Max's version, right? I think it's a little shorter in the clean version, but when you, in Belladonna Cove, where you get him together with Jessica Peterson, she will already be an elder before he dies. So, like, it's a trap because she's a gold digger. And she will actually, like, use up all of her youth and beyond to be with him before he dies. Like, wow. He's a strong contender. Cleaning 6, I guess. Okay, can we go to sleep? Say goodbye, go to sleep. Actually, it would be nice to invite Jexus and Silma at some point. He could have done that during the weekend, I guess. Especially Jexus. He needs to improve his relationship with her. Wait, did I install the fix? Yes. No. No, I didn't. It's still a knife. It's still a scalpel or something. Oh god, how many times will I download it and not put it in my actual game? This is too much. Go to sleep, Gore. Oh wow. That's a strong dog. Strong contender. Yeah, nothing like being a DJ from very early morning. Yes, they write in diary with a scalpel. I think, like, I thought it was a knife But someone pointed out in the comments on my Polish channel that it's probably a scalpel that they use for a brief second in the, like, the surgery thing from the medicine career. Yeah, you know, because they cut the mannequin. Like there's an animation of that, and probably that's the tool that they also use to write in diaries. This is crazy. Yeah, there is a fix for that, but somehow I failed to put it in my game. Okay. Yeah, it is weird. Considering there are pens in the game. I guess someone just, like, mistook tools to implement in the animation. I have no idea. This is weird. Oh, yeah. It could be a fountain pen, because they're fancy. I heard the term fountain pen. But I have to, Oh, okay, this is a fountain pen. How did I not, how didn't I not, what? How didn't I know that? That doesn't look like a fountain pen, honestly. Yeah, definitely there is some kind of wrong object reference. Because, you know, the objects themselves are separate things, and they are just implemented into the animations, so that you can reuse the same tool to different animations, and you don't have to, like, do it over and over again for different animations, right? So someone just put the wrong tool in this animation. Elaganda? Are you elaganding? Go piss, girl. Oh yeah. Gandolia just reminded me that I was supposed to invite Jexus. Her daughter. She's exactly the same. Not the same, but they are very similar, and also have a similar style and hair and everything. So for a brief second there, I thought that it was actually her. So. Yeah, this is too small. Hi. Oh yeah, sure, we can do that. Best friends. Hey Vrukork, are you coming here, or? Oh no, just. Oh. It's so sweet. I love this animation. It's nice how squeeze is different for teenagers and adults. I like the one for adults too. Can she go inside? Okay. Oh, she's sick, of course. Of course she is. Bajumba jumba. The one thing that I appreciate, maybe not one thing, but one of the things that I appreciate that my native language is Polish is that I can like do an impression of Simlish really well because the sounds are just there, you know, in my native language. Oh my god, Gore. You are adorable. Agorable. Wasn't Gandolia also a cheater? Yeah, she has a thing with Vrukorg that we just saw. She... Was that Vrukorg? I think so. She had like history with him as a townie and back in her townie life. And now whenever he is... Because I think he lives in the building and they... Like when I play another family, when I play the Nikevis family, they just do stuff. And I have no control over it, so yeah, stuff just happens. She hasn't like cheated, but she has a crush with him, and yeah, like she went back to crushing on him. So they must have done something like flirted or something like that. Oh yeah, he got double illness from Gandolia. From Jaxus. Thank you so much. Yes, this is exactly how it happened. Goodbye. Elaganda wants a promotion. Yeah, you can easily get a promotion because you were demoted. Okay, let's wait until 9 and invite that Cybus. His daughter was just here, but yeah. We need to talk about our kids. Our kids are flirting. Did you notice that? Sure. We need to talk to them. Oh! He brought Hanmoka, his sister. That's so sweet. She wanted to meet someone new. He just did that for her. That's a round in this family, finally. We'll go to the Yvens, although this stream is so long already that I don't know if I want to play another family. Definitely, I need a break. I need to get some water. Maybe another mug of tea. I need to pee as well, so I have a lot of needs right now. And I think we'll play with the Yvens. Maybe it won't be the weekend there, so maybe it will be faster. Are you guys becoming friends? Did you just meet? Yeah. You guys never met? Oh, wow. This is such a tiny planet, and still people don't know each other. Like, even grandchildren don't know their grandparents. It's... Yeah, that's just what happens in my game a lot. Okay, you can go to sleep, Mr. Military Man. You can Oh, yeah, of course. Oh, Gore just invited people and now he's sleeping. And Elaganda has to take care of it. Okay, talk to... Oh, I thought that would say family kiss, but they're friends, right? Yeah, I thought of them being together maybe, but for some reason I didn't want them to be... Oh, yeah, that was before I had a mod that changed chemistry, the aspiration chemistry. It would actually be nice for them to be together, but they just had weak chemistry and I was just like, yeah, okay, maybe let's go for something else. But it would like stay in the played families nicely if they were actually together. They are the same age, I think, more or less. But no, they didn't end up together because of chemistry, but now they actually have pretty strong chemistry. It's still weaker than she has with Gore, but it's nice. So with my chemistry system now, I think I would get them together. I wouldn't even think about that. Like, it would be a no-brainer, pretty much. I really need water. Okay. That's it. And we're going on a break. I think not more than 5 minutes. And I will just, oh, I am not at the edge. That's not nice. Yeah, I didn't even set up the picture-in-picture window kind of thing. I didn't have time for that. I don't have that in OBS. I will have to just do everything again from scratch. But yeah, I'm just a circle. I can be a cloud too, if you'd like that. But yeah, for now I'm disabling the camera. This is this. Okay. And I'm going on a break without any panel. But I think I will give you some music. Hello. I'm back. I don't know how much time that took. But I also got some cereal, so maybe a little bit longer. Okay. We are now going to the Yvens family. My voice is already dreadful. My boyfriend heard me and he was like, "Aw, poor thing." Oh, it's Tuesday, isn't it? Very well, very good. No weekend approaching. Right? Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Yeah, it's like we will end the round right before the weekend. That's perfect. But Hanmoka actually has the day off today. Maybe that's for the best. Looking at her mood. Glass called you? They sometimes really like call people randomly. Like they just... I mean, that kind of makes sense because I do that with my Sims as well. Like they meet someone in a community lot and then I'm just like calling that person for 4 days straight. You know, like they got a random person's number somewhere in the town and they just call them every day. What do you need? Mechanical? You can't really have fun from mechanical, I guess. Yeah, the bathroom is probably not very nice. So, oh, for fun, you can swim a little. Vixen, have some rest. You deserve it. You can try to watch the stream to sleep. People do that a lot. Doesn't that give you fun? Oh. Yeah, okay. Just do that. My favorite cereal. If I were to name my favorite cereal that is like I don't have to care about sugar and anything like that. I think Cheerios is my favorite probably. Or Cine Minis. I think Cine Minis. But I can't have like a full bowl of them because they're so freaking sweet. But I like to add them to regular cornflakes sometimes. Now I have cornflakes with a little bit of sweet granola, with like chocolate and stuff. So it's really nice. I mean, that kind of makes sense for Zimmy, that she just effortlessly tossed a chair across the classroom. Like, she is a beast's daughter. Even if she's not in the beast line. Oh no, she is! She is in the beast line. She will become a werewolf when she becomes a teenager. Oh! So I will have to do it on stream because she will become a teenager in this round. Or maybe I will play 3 days with them and just leave the last day for the next round and play 5. and we will do that in an episode. I think I want to do that in an episode, like really think about her aspiration and everything. So we will play for 3 days. So, what will her aspiration be? She's active and nice mostly. This looks like knowledge, but also her personality will definitely change because of the werewolf thing, but looking at it now, I think, I think knowledge. She will actually be very happy to be a werewolf when she will be a knowledge sim. What's your guys' favorite cereal? Oh. Bo. Thank you. Yeah, she has 2 fortune parents. So it would be nice if she was something different. I'm just eating all the time on this stream. Like a werewolf. Woo! Do you want to do anything about homework or stuff like that? Not really. Oh, you are an A+ student. Suits the knowledge aspiration, I guess. Oh, that one type of cereal where they're pillows with a chocolate hazelnut filling. I have no idea what they're called. I know what you mean. I think I remember exactly what they taste like, and I think to me they were always a little too sweet. Like even when I was a kid, like that was too much. How do I decide the secondary aspirations? The same way as primary, but it's like the second choice, you know, because it's not obvious. Sometimes I am torn between 2 aspirations, so I choose the one that is more suitable for the first and the second one for the second. So for Zimi here, I think her secondary aspiration would be... Oh wow, wait. I don't really know. I will probably choose it when her personality will already have changed a little, but for now I think I might have given it her fortune, like her parents, because she's just very active, but she's also really nice, so I would consider popularity, I think, even though she is a little shy. So like secondary aspiration doesn't have to be perfectly matched to the personality. Like when there is one you know, like trait that isn't exactly suitable for that aspiration, that's fine, but also I have a calculator for it. And so also when I absolutely cannot decide, I just use a calculator and we can actually calculate Zimmy. Wait. No. Oh God, stop. Please be smaller. Thank you. So it's 4, 4, 10, 6, 10. 4, 4, 10, 6, 10. Let's see what the calculator has to say. It's giving me 24 points in family because she's very nice. Oh wow, I didn't think of that. And knowledge is actually second. So if I don't have my own idea, I will just... oh wait, you can see my tabs. No. No, we're not doing that. Yeah, when I don't really have an idea, I sometimes go for the calculator. It sometimes show me different things that I would choose, but if I can't choose, I just go for it. But I think if it actually gives me so much in family, I think her secondary aspiration could be family, actually, because of the niceness. And she is also very active. She is a little bit playful, but that's fine. She's not like extremely playful. So yeah. You can find my calculator somewhere in the description of the video. I'm not sure which one. Definitely on my Polish channel somewhere. I have a dedicated video for that calculator on my Polish channel, so you can find it there definitely. But yeah, I mentioned it, so I will put a link in the description when I finish the stream. Or you can also find it on my Pinterest if you want to find it now. Yeah. My Pinterest link is probably in the description right now. So yeah, if I really don't know, I just use the calculator. It's that simple. Yeah, I think family for Zimi would be really nice. Even when she becomes super grouchy after being a werewolf, I think like that's sweet. She will want to have a lot of wolf babies. A pack, if you will. Oh, I didn't finish a thought. So when the calculator is showing me like the top points would be the first aspiration if I wanted to follow it or like really strictly, and just the second highest number would be the secondary aspiration. It's that simple. How do you usually... No, wait, what? How do you usually play with sim with romance aspiration? If it's a male, I make them sleep around, then I make them bald and burn them to death. Yep. Very different from her grandfather, the lone wolf. Yeah. He had knowledge as secondary, though. But yeah, he was a pleasure sim, so definitely that's different. He had a family eventually, but you know how it is. Kid, you should go to sleep. Like, to me, the romance aspiration, it doesn't really leave a lot to like, you can't really interpret it in many different ways. I don't, like, a lot of people do, but I follow the wants of the Sims a lot. And I interpret the idea of aspirations based on the wants that Sims get. So you can't really interpret romance aspiration in any other way than just wanting to woohoo with a lot of different sims, which is valid, but it's just like every single romance sim will be the same, right? Um, and like I can't really imagine thinking of the romance aspiration as, oh, they just want to find the one person. No, they don't. They want to woohoo with 20 different sims. They don't want a soulmate. They want a bedmate or a hot tub mate or a elevator mate, whatever. Just a mate. Yeah. So I feel guilty marrying them. Yeah. Yeah, that like they don't mind having kids. Like that's not a negative memory. Like they are scared of it, but it's not essentially like a negative thing that happened in their life. They don't consider it that. Like at the end of the day, but they definitely don't want to get married ever unless they're on a date and they have like both the want and the fear, which I actually consider to be a glitch. So yeah, like I will marry romance sim from time to time. I will make them get married, but it's usually they cheat anyway and they just end up being divorced and sad. So and like a loser. So yeah, that's romance sims. I kind of like going against personality a bit with the aspirations. Yeah, I mean, people point that out sometimes to me that, oh, aspirations don't have to be strictly connected to the personality, blah, blah. Yeah, I love the idea that, for example, in The Sims 3, you can have a coward who wants to be a firefighter. Definitely. But I have so many Sims in my gameplays in The Sims 2 when I play rotationally. There's so much going on that I can't just think individually of every single sim, like what their vibe is or whatever. I need strict rules. Like, if I see a certain sim as an exception to the rule, sure, I will just go for it. But generally, I need rules because I am an indecisive person. So I just can't, like, choose an aspiration. Or I would just always choose the same aspiration, which is my favorite, like knowledge or whatever. So I really need to have like a system for it, with exceptions sometimes, but a system. I also can't really do like randomizing aspirations because then I would be like, oh, but they're shy. Oh, but they're grouchy, you know? Like, I feel like it has to match the personality to some extent at least. Technically, when you get a romance sim married, they don't want to break off the marriage. Like they will never, like there isn't, like it doesn't exist. There isn't a want of breaking up in The Sims 2. In The Sims 3 there is. But yeah, like you can kind of trick them, like when like you lock in a want from a date to get engaged to a sim and find the little window when they don't have a fear of that and just like, you know, trap them in a marriage like that so that they feel like they're happy for a minute. So they will not want to break it off and like break free from the marriage, but they will want to woohoo with 3-5 different sims, like make out with different sims and stuff like that. So they are just like coded to cheat, basically. Do you know if the game allows sims with siblings in common to date? Like Narst hypothetically dating Neki and Alena despite both the twins and Narst being siblings with Hanmoka. I don't think the game has like a blockage for that. Sometimes with in-laws you only get family kiss, but um it doesn't happen always. First of all, like, mother-in-law or like sister-in-law, sometimes you have the only the family kiss interaction, but sometimes not. Like the game doesn't really know exactly what to do with these relations, I guess. So if you want to have like an affair with a sister-in-law or something, sometimes you can't do that unless you cheat or like use a mod to make the Sims be in love first, and then you unlock those interactions. But they are considered kind of like family sometimes. But when it comes to Sims that have siblings in common, I don't think that's really a problem. They are not considered family because they're not. This is a weird situation. Like, if they lived in the same house and kind of acted like siblings, that would be so weird to get them together romantically. Nah, let's ignore that. But when they barely know each other and they only know that they have a sibling in common, but actually they're not family themselves, it's fine, I guess. And the game also doesn't mind, I don't think. There is a breakup want? Where? When? When does it happen? I've never seen that. I mean, especially like when Sims are in conflict with the Sim, maybe, okay, sure. But when it's just a romance Sim that just got married or has been married for a while and they have a good relationship and everything, they won't want to break free from that relationship. This just won't happen. They will just want to cheat. That's it. Hanmoka, why are you friends with Glass? What? Yeah, they just became friends when he called, right? Okay, then. Call him again, then. Now you have a friend, it's your responsibility to maintain the relationship. Yeah, okay, with a really bad relationship, I guess that makes sense that the want. Yeah, sorry. Okay, I didn't know that this was actually a want. If I have Sims with bad relationship, I just break them up before they get the want. I will check that though, because it's interesting. But yeah, as I said, like if they have a good relationship, even if it's a romance Sim, it will just not happen. Oh, wait, what? You're now calling Glass because you had to woohoo. Okay. Yeah, seeing the ghost of the Sim. Or like winning a fight or something, right? I think I might have seen that. When they have a bad relationship, of course. Yeah, like someone gets cheated on and they want to see the ghost of the spouse because it's like saying you're dead to me. Divorce is less popular than murder. Yeah. Why get divorced when you can just see the ghost of your spouse that cheated on you? Sims have some really intrusive thoughts sometimes. I mean, yeah, especially when you don't have any mods and you get cockroaches and they just cry and cry and cry, and whenever they see the cockroaches, even if it's the same bunch of cockroaches, they will just get a memory, a memory, a memory, a memory of the cockroaches. It's freaking overwhelming. I mean, it's kind of relatable, but I have a mod that stops that because it's just too much. They can have like 20 cockroaches memories in a row. But yeah, this is definitely intrusive thoughts about the cockroaches. I mean, I would do the same thing, but in the game it's kind of annoying. I wanted to check something. Who did you lose a fight with? Oh, yeah, she was fighting with Say. She's still mad about that fight when he's dead? Just forget about him. Oh, why is he so happy? Yeah, he is furious with her at the same time because of being a werewolf and howling and whatnot. Will he want to see a ghost of her? Yeah, he gets mad at her a lot. Like, he is not like Nien. He can't handle that. Yes, I was saying, I think before you came back, PT9, that Zimmy is becoming a teenager this round, but we will only play for 3 days because I wanna change her into a werewolf and have the birthday in an episode. So I will just play 5 days in the Ivan episode next time. And probably only this family in an episode. So we only have 1 day left to play. Oh, Jesus. There's no struck by lightning memory? I guess not. It's an oversight, probably. One of my Sims was struck by lightning, and she wet herself in the privacy of her own bathroom and cried for days because of that instead. Yeah, I had an accident. Wait, what? No, go to sleep. I use my own lifespan mod, Kimo. You can find it on Mod The Sims. You can find it on my Pinterest. It's called New Lifespan 1 day equals 1 year. And I made it. Based on another mod, of course, but I made it. So yeah, some of the life stages are longer, some are shorter. It's just supposed to be more realistic. Bo doesn't need anything. He wants a skill point. I guess you can get... You're not low on fun, so I guess maybe mechanical. Which family will be next? You mean in an episode? Wait. Oh! Okay, I just remembered that this is the last episode of Planet Alades in, like, this year. Because the next episode, I mean the next video for next Thursday will be Q&A. You can, oh, I forgot to put a link in the description. You can actually ask me questions if you need something. Like, go to my community tab and there's a post there. You can also ask a question under the previous Q&A. I will see everything. And yeah, so the next video will be Q&A, then we're going on a break because it's Christmas time, and in New Year, the first Thursday will be Planet Alades again, but like, in New Year, you know? So I'm not sure what family I will be playing with next. We are Elaganda 4 days. Yvens for now 2 days. Maybe we'll... Oh, or maybe not. Maybe I will kill Unifu in an episode. Because the point of the streams is that we just get past the boring stuff, right? Killing Unifu is not boring. So yeah, so in the next episode I will probably take care of that at the very beginning. And I think the Nikemans probably. Yeah, just the Nikemans, because then I will have Cybus, Gandolia, and Jexis, you know, like the apartment building families, and the Nikvis family. And La will probably try to have a thing with Narst when I play that family. So next time the Nikemans probably. But Nien wasn't getting angry at Fatigue for being a hairy beast and howling. I can't remember any of that. I don't think that ever happened, and she wasn't a knowledge sim. Like, isn't. She is still alive. She's barely an elder. Yeah, so, like, I can't really remember any of that happening. Maybe I just didn't notice, but... It's kind of hard not to notice that someone is angry at someone else, because they get all, you know, and they have the bubble with the fire with that person's, with that Sims icon, so, you know. A memory of getting electrocuted? Yeah. Actually, Fatigue has that memory at the... Jesus, at the beginning of playing Alades, because it's kind of like he's been through stuff, like there was fire, electrocution, and something else, because he was supposed to be like a soldier that was like in war a lot or something. Oh. So yeah, so he had that memory. Shouldn't Bo have a memory of... No, that was Sei. Sei got electrocuted, right? Well, Sei is dead, so... whatever. I think it's because Bo is neat. He's neat? Oh, yeah, he is. Oh, he gets furious with Hamoka for making puddles. Yeah, she is sloppy because that's the werewolf. She was really, really neat, actually. Maybe he met her when she was a little bit more neat, and now he's just like angry that she stopped being neat. Because they've known each other since they were kids, I think. And he probably brought her back from school, right? Because they are the same age? Yeah, they're the same age. Yeah, I think it might be because of the puddles, because they do that. Neat Sims just don't like sloppy Sims, making a mess everywhere. So, like, we can interpret it as him not handling the werewolf thing, but really it's just, like, simple. I think, yeah, there was a comment about it under the Ivan video lately, but I completely forgot about that. I just stick to the interpretation, you know? Yeah, so Nien is actually sloppy, I think. So she just didn't mind that. Go to sleep. Bo needs to get over his werewolf issues. He will have to be less sloppy. Just, like, change his personality. Like, if he was 6 points neat, it wouldn't happen anymore. Pretty off topic, but what do you think of Bra from Dragon Ball? Like, Bula. you mean? They have different names in different translations. I mean, she has different names in different translations. To me, she feels like one of those characters that could have been so cool, but get their potential wasted. Are you referring to Dragon Ball GT? Because in Dragon Ball Super, she is like a little baby. She is actually like in Bulma's stomach, literally at the beginning. She gets born in Dragon Ball Super. So I mean, in Dragon Ball Z, I guess you can kind of see her, like at the end when there is kind of like a fast forward in the future. Um, but yeah, so like I don't know, like I think Pan is probably cooler. Also, they kind of changed the lifespan of them, I guess, because in GT, I mean, GT is kind of like out of it's like The Sims 4. It's out of the timeline. It's out of everything. It's not really considered like an OG Dragon Ball saga, but they did like they are of different age compared to GT in Dragon Ball Super because Bula is actually younger than Pan, and in GT she is like at least like 2 or 3 years older, because she is like a total teenager. She like dates and everything, and Pan is like 12 or something. Yeah, so I think Pan is cooler because she is just like a very very cute baby. She was my like I don't have to say much. She was my avatar for this channel for a long time, and she still is on my Mod The Sims account and in my EA app account, I think. So yeah, so she's like super sweet, and she learns to fly before she learns to walk and everything, and she is like all over the place. So yeah, so I guess with Bula there might be a lot of potential, but it would be weird to just do the same thing like with Pan, you know? I don't know. Also, I didn't really watch all of the Dragon Balls because there's a new one that I haven't watched yet. So maybe there's something else that I'm missing. Yeah, it's more about GT when she's grown, yeah. Wish she had more screen time or a little more development. I prefer Pan too because at least she does something with her heritage. Yeah. I mean, maybe like that was the idea for Bula to be more like a regular girl, just dating and like being a girl, you know, and annoying her dad and stuff like that. But like GT just wasn't. I wouldn't really say that GT really showed the characters as they should be in many ways. Kind of feels like that. Oh, I already answered this question before. I think the Occams are the most fun to play for me right now because they are just such a versatile family. Oh wait, she's home alone. When are the parents coming? Oh, 4 p.m. That's fine. It's not a good idea to something something. It's not a good idea to leave Zimmy home alone without supervision. Yes. Okay, she wants to do homework. Isn't that nice? What can you look at? Do you have any paintings? Wait, can you look at this? No, this is a lamp. Isn't there... There are no paintings in this house? This is not a blind family. Not even close. Okay, I need to buy you something. You guys have plenty of money. What can I get you? That doesn't look earthy. Grilled cheese? Oh, maybe this. This is nice. Let's say that this is a plant lady. This is a Naike person posing. Oh. Oh, Bo brought Agut from work and he was promoted to draftsman. Hey Agut. Hey Prim. Wait. Oh! Okay, Hanmoka is super best friends with Prim. The Yvens and the Nikemans finally became friends. She is not originally an Yven, she's married into the Yven family, but still. They don't care anymore. Bo is occupied with something completely different than plants and gardening. Oh, a fan favorite? I don't really have that much insight into that. You guys need to tell me. Because I don't think, like, Plant Alades doesn't get, like, a lot of comments or anything. Like, there's just a few under every video, and I can't really tell. I have no idea. I wanna know. Tell me, which family is your favorite? A lot of people are dressed in green here. Coincidentally, also having green skin. You see how nice it can be, just cleaning together, not getting mad at each other for puddles. Who is the Rio of Alades? Rio is spelled R-E-O, but yes. Yes, Rio was definitely a fan favorite. It's the icon for members on this channel. You are called Rios, and also thank you. Okay, so that's it. I mean, I will play until morning, but that will be it. So if you need something else from me, and also I want to know which family is your favorite, I will probably be here for like 10 more minutes. I was really invested in the tragedy with LaRosse, Neki, and Elena. LaRosse is alive! But he wasn't for a while. My least favorite heir in the Genesee legacy. I have to list them in my mind. Carvos, Antler. Who was third? Othin, Samaya, Enix. Then we had, what's his face? I see his face. I can't see his name. Kinston. Then Morris. Then Vancy. Then Shella. And then the twins. So, I think my least favorite was probably Andler. Generation 2. Because, like, I can't really remember anything about the guy. He wasn't very special, I don't know. Like, Rio's uncle is my least favorite. I chose him over the Rio line, and now I'm saying that he's my least favorite. That's just great. Oh, you mean Othin was boring? I liked Othin. There was something about him. Oh, yeah. I mean, the tradition has to stay. You have to argue with the Nikemans. You don't even know why, but you just have to. It's because he's very grouchy and he will argue with anyone, but that's extra points with your dad. Maybe he won't haunt you. The vampires of Alades were iconic. I thought it said ironic, because of how much they kept dying and coming back to life. Yeah. Um, the thing with the vampires is they are actually ironic because their description says that they discovered on planet Alades that they are actually a pretty powerful species, but the weakness that they have is really deadly to them. The only weakness that they have, right? So like they can cast spells and they're strong and they can like turn other sims into vampires, I guess, or something like that. I don't know, like I only changed them within family, so I wouldn't really consider them actually being able to change whoever they want. But anyway, they are very powerful. They have like magic powers and everything. But whenever they go into the sun, they just die in like 5 minutes. So, and I also consider Planet Alades like the only choice that they had from when they were escaping Planet Opsnox, but it's like not ideal for their lifestyle. Like the Nightmans have it better because they just figured out a way to survive at night when the sun is down. Back on planet Naike, there were two suns like on Namek, and they just could live, from the sun all the time because there was no nighttime. But here there is nighttime, so they are like, what are we gonna do? And they figured it out with the lamps. But the Damagas just can't do it. I mean, I installed mods that make it better for them. Maybe they just like adjusted. We can interpret it as that. But yeah, it's kind of like on their planet, like they're kind of the opposite of the Nightmans. Like on their planet, maybe the sun wasn't that strong or something like that, and the ecosystem of the planet was just different. And here they can't really. They're not feeling very well being in this ecosystem, but this is the only choice that they had, and they just have to survive here. And some of them didn't, actually because of a fire, but still. They are just such an unlucky family. Very unlucky. No, I will not be bringing back Nalena or Neki. I love them, but there were so many Damagas. I think this tragedy was actually good for us. Like, I think, actually bringing back Neki would make more sense, because it would be similar to Laros, but if Nalena chose not to, go with her parents' path, they probably wouldn't have a way to like connect to the afterlife and actually bring her back. Laros was a vampire, so maybe there was a way, or maybe like they were willing to try to bring him back because he was like following the family tradition. Nalena wasn't, so they would be just like, yeah, whatever. We would disown her anyway. They had to get nerfed somehow. The Nightmares are a bit confusing to follow sometimes, because they just look the same, but I really vibe with the concept of them all being sexless, non-binary, and reproducing asexually. Yeah, I like that idea too. And also I find it confusing as well. That's why Prim is wearing bright pink, so that I know that this is Prim. I try to differentiate them by colors. This works with me very well because I have synesthesia. So I just dress them in colors that match the flowers that they are named after or something, or I give them you know, a certain Nikeman a specific style or something. Prim is named after Primrose, so dressing him in pink makes a lot of sense, and I just know that this is Prim thanks to that. Yeah, it's kind of like using like colorful stickers for stuff, or like highlighters to to know what is what, you know. Yeah, I have my own methods, but you know, it works for me because I chose those colors. If someone is watching, I get that you might get confused, you know, which Nikeman is has which name, and who is whom to whom. Like, who is someone's father, who is someone's partner. I totally get that. Once we get a female Naike person in that family, it will be a little bit simpler, I guess. But yeah, that's just a thing with this family, unfortunately. With plant sims in general. Agut, it's not your house. Can't you just go, like... Agut, you live... where do you live? You live right here! Can't you just go and pee in your own house? Thank you, that would be nice. Hanmoka, scare her to death so that she goes home. Hanmoka. Yeah, let's just let her poop. Goodbye. And Zimi went to sleep. Okay, she will just take a shower tomorrow. And did I get a notification that she's just skin and bones? Probably. I think so. Bo, this is not nap time. This is sleep time. I call Nikemans boobless or boob havers. Nice. Very nice. Yeah, it's I mean, in the plant sim outfit you can't really see the boobs that much, but they're there. They're just extra bulby leaves on the chest. Yes, exactly that. They just have different types of figure. You know, different types of silhouette. Yeah, Bo will probably be angry with Zimi at some point as well, because she will become sloppy. She isn't neat now either, but she just got random points for that, I guess, because the genetic value for Hanmoka is 10 neat, actually. Yeah, so, but she will become more sloppy. She is not actually sloppy right now. She is just more sloppy than neat, but she is not really sloppy. She doesn't act sloppy, but whenever she starts leaving puddles and stuff, he will just hate his daughter. There will be so much grudge in this family. Bo is just like a... How do I call him? He's like a downer. Right? Like a malcontent. He's never happy. Okay, this is it. Let's have a close look at them. Very nice family. Who is Zimi more similar to? I can't tell. She definitely has Bo's lips, but that nose, I think it's Bo's as well. Didn't I just say that she has a lot of Vatigue's traits? She actually doesn't have that many. She will look insane as a werewolf. I love that for her. Okay, let's just leave because people are going to school and stuff. We'll play 5 days in the next round with this family. Yeah, Hanmoka going from 10 needs to 0 is wild. I mean, she is literally wild. A wild beast. Yeah, they just, like, they kind of, like, change by 2 points with every transformation, something like that. It's like, let's say the sim is 5 points neat and 5 points active. When they change into a werewolf, they are 4 points neat and 6 points active. Something like that. Of course, I think it's kind of random which traits change with each transformation, because there are a lot of, like, all of them change unless the sim has the same amount. But yeah, it's like it's like it changes very gradually. With every transformation, they just kind of like lose or add a point. Yeah, it does take a lot of time. I think they have to... It really depends on what their initial personality is, how far it is from an actual werewolf. Usually it's pretty far because it's a very specific kind of personality. But yeah, when they have a very... if they have exactly the opposite personality, I think it would have to take like... Oh god... Probably like 25 transformations, just like quick math, I guess, like at least 20 probably. So that's like a lot of the adult stage, right? Yeah, and they max the body skill. Hey Nox. I said your name in English, that's so weird. Hey Nox. Hey Margaret. Oh god, I'm having so much fun. Okay, but we need to end it now because my throat is literally non-existent right now. Now I need to take a shower, go to bed, and look at TikTok for like 3 hours. Just to like this is draining. I have to not talk for the rest of the day. How do you like the lighting, by the way? I feel like the camera is a little bit blurry, but that's just like... I still need to set it up. It can't even focus on my hand. Okay, that's disappointing. I think I set up something that stops it from focusing. Yeah, I think I did that. Yeah, so what do you think of the lighting? Because I think it's actually pretty nice. It's super dark in this room normally. I have 2 lamps. Actually, it probably looks better with artificial lighting than actual lighting from the window. So, yeah, this is my new setup. New camera. That needs a lot of adjusting still, but it's fine, I guess. Hello from Hong Kong. Oh, wow. That's far away. Hi. I love how my werewolves just eat all the time and are always fit. Yeah. Okay. I am leaving. It's good to know that the vampires are your favorite family. I guess if I thought long and hard, I think I would say that that this is the family. Yeah, because they were just so chaotic and so kind of overwhelming at times. But it was also super hilarious that they were just like either close to dying or dying all the time. If I hadn't Googled it, I'd never known it's like 9 p.m. there. Yeah, it's really close to 9 p.m. right now. There's absolutely no light from the window right now when we started. We started at 6 p.m. my time. So it's good that it's hard to tell that this is not natural lighting. This is not any kind of professional lamp. This is just like, can I move it? Oh, okay. I turned it off. Now you can really see it. It's like a LED standing lamp, technically used for reading. Like you can place it next to your couch or something, or your bed, and it's just a good lighting for reading, because you can set it to cold and warm, and like half cold, half warm. So it's a nice lamp, and I also don't set it straight on my face. I set it into the wall. The wall is white because I have like white bricks at half of my wall, more than half actually. So the light just gets just like, it's lighter light. It's dimmer, because it's not straight here, but it's like on the wall. I don't have anything like on the wall to actually make a nice light. It's just the bricks. And here I have like a wall lamp that is just a lamp, but it has a smart bulb in it, and I can access it with my phone and like change the color to pretty much anything I want. I can make it like orange, hi there, or just anything, but the interface changed and I'm not sure how to do it. Yeah, I can change the brightness as well. But yeah, I go for like I have my YouTube set up, and I just make it a little dimmer, and yeah. And this is the lighting. This is really nice. This is really nice lighting. So I don't have like a studio lamp or whatever. I just go with whatever's cheap and useful. But it's good that I have two lamps like on opposite sides, so I like the light is very very regular on my face and everything. Does this look pink? This is pink. I don't think it looks pink. Anyway. I was thinking of again making one of the twins a vampire into the MAGA family, but don't tell anyone. This is a secret. I made myself in The Sims 2 and moved to River Blossom Hills. I married an alien. I'm curious how my genes will pass. Well, I mean, I don't know if you want spoilers, but I kind of have an answer to that. Kind of. But yeah, it can be fun. Somehow, I have no idea how to change the color of this lamp. Oh, okay. Oh, now it's purple. Very nice. Let's make it, what? Yeah, okay. We can end with that. And aliens. This is the UFO that came for Ty. They're waiting for him to be an adult and to impregnate him. There's another one. Okay, so thank you for watching. Next Planet Alades will be in January. So Merry Christmas. If you're not watching the Q&A next week, then Merry Christmas, I guess. Yeah, it is a cool lamp. I mean, it's a bulb. The lamp is separate. Smart bulbs are really cool, and they're not really that expensive. They're more expensive than regular bulbs, of course, but it's a really cool thing to get any kind of lighting you want. So yeah, I think it's worth the investment. Yeah, I am not surprised that the babies are green at all. Okay, so see you guys next week. Remember that you can ask me questions in the community tab or under the last Q&A video. And as always, thank you very much for watching the video, and see you in the next one. Bye. Now I have to wait like 3 seconds before the stream ends because it will cut me.